I hit Vancouver in the blazing sun on the 9th of February 61, and from the 10th of February through till May it rained and poured all night and day. The more they try to keep you down, the better I live in this here town. The more they try to grind you down, the better I like Vancouver town.
Listen to the crowd!
This is incredible how this works.
We're in a frenzy! Hey, welcome to another, well, not another, welcome to a big edition of DolfanDale's Dream Discography Contest. Hello to Jake the Cat, DolfanDale's cat, who stars in some of his videos. And this is some Aussie rock. So shout out to Vinyl Boy Trigger. I don't know if Phil watched this, but... Oh, you have Jake and I have Finnegan.
I can see those tankers sailing down with Alaskan oil or slurping round. They'll take a sip from Trudeau's cup and leave our coast all fuddle-duddle up.
Anyway, enough of the accordion. Yeah, that was a popular song back in '71. Oh, he had a following in Vancouver. But anyway, let's get to the rock and roll angle here. The contest is to pick 12 albums where you'd, like, say, you like Stairway to Heaven and you'd want to play that live. That would be your ultimate, or whatever album. Hard to describe this. Anyway, I'll just go with what I know here. First one I picked for an opening song is any Canadian knows this song. All you have to hear is the very first second, which I'm not good at doing here. And you know instantly what band it is, so perfect opener. I'm going to see these guys, well, probably by the time you see this, I don't know. You'll see it. They're coming up soon. But anyway, these guys. You have to have a good opener like Burn or Neon Nights or... But yeah, April Wine. This still gets regular airplay in Canada. Deservedly so. I'll leave it on in the background. Try and get... 12 is a lot. DolfanDale's a Miami Dolphins fan, so we're in a BC Lions. Travis Lulay. Biggest game of the year coming up against the dreaded evil Empire of the Edmonton Eskimos. But I believe this was filmed in Florida now that I think Miami maybe even, but would you please welcome from Canada the Pat Travers Band. Now here to kick your ass. This album's great. It's got my favorite instrumental of all time. Tommy Aldridge is drumming on it. Yeah, look at that. I just love the sun. I live where it snows. That's just wrong. But yeah, this is a phenomenal album. Oh, I don't have the gates. There's a inner sleeve normally, but anyway, yeah, let's get on with it. Why would I want? Because I'd want to play a song live that would be a instrumental that would just blow everyone away. And the song Hammerhead on here is the one that does it. My favorite instrumental. Okay. Now for an extended guitar solo, another Canadian band. Canada's very own Triumph. This isn't my favorite album by them, but the song Rock and Roll Machine is my favorite song by them. I would have picked by them, well, I love live albums, so he only allows one live album, but anyway, yeah. Play this Rock and Roll Machine live, the guitar solo would be phenomenal. And of course I gotta go with Richie Blackmore. Another instrumental is Still I'm Sad on here, and it's great. And the version on the 95 release, Stranger in Us All, I think, with Doogie White on vocals, they redid this song, Still I'm Sad, and it sounds even better. And it's only an instrumental end, but gotta love that. That's one of my favorite all-time rock pictures for sure. And getting to play with Dio. So that's why I'd want to be on this tour. And I'd like to be on this tour when UFO... I just missed seeing UFO with Schenker. I went to Seattle to see him opening or headlining over at Priest. But Schenker just left the band, so this would have been the tour. I'd want to be Michael Schenker. Let It Roll is a phenomenal song, so yeah, just to get playing this tour would be the feeling I had seeing them a few years ago. Was just the crowd was just totally into it, so I can imagine what it was like back then, so I'd like to be involved in that. And this is for Metal Ron. I'd like to be in a band that would maybe throw in a cover song here or there. He's been talking about this band lately, Point Blank, and they cover Highway Star, and they do a good version of it too. So I'd love to play Highway Star, so playing that tour would be great. Oh, that ended faster than I thought it was gonna. What did I have lined up? Nothing. Great. Gotta have some music. Oh, anyway, yeah, out for Backwoods Metal. Speaking of football, ex-BC Lion Adam Bighill is trying out for the Saints, and the Saints training camp's coming up very shortly, so it's good enough to have a bobblehead in Vancouver, so well, let's play some Michael Schenker. That's off their 30th anniversary live album, which is phenomenal. But anyway, yeah, here's another album I like to tour on. Frank Marino, Mahogany Rush. Just a guitar extravaganza. I saw him back then. And what year is this album? 81 maybe? But I did see him back in 79 or 80 type thing, so I know how good he is. And just your guitar legend type thing. Another Canadian, which is so good. But and the song, The Power Rock and Roll, is really good, so I'd like to tour that song. And a band, the only reason I live where I do, 500 miles north of where I used to live and just outside of Vancouver, is because of these guys. I went to see them on tour in Edmonton, and then I ended up, long story, I ended up getting married and moving here. Like, it's just, I went with two girls to this concert, or no, it was this concert, but anyway, it doesn't matter. But the lyrics on this is great, and the guitaring, Tony Rossi, excellent guitaring. Canadian Christian rock, and so I saw this tour. It's just but the Christian rock lyrics are great. So I guess I'd like to sing these, even though it's not Halford Unleashed in the East. But and then if I'm to play in a band, I want to play a song where I know that every single person in the crowd's gonna be air guitaring intensely, because that's all I ever did to this song. Queen Sheer Heart Attack, Stone Cold Crazy. There's lots of songs I really don't like on this album, but Brighton Rock is fantastic, and Stone Cold Crazy. So it's just a short 2-minute thing that's just like Paranoid sped up. DolfanDale mentioned in his contest description video something about some DVD, some type of deal where it was like a, I don't know, futuristic thing. So there's today's joke. Not very funny. Okay. Only got 2 left though. So yeah, this is in sort of a little bit of an order, but well, these guys I'd want to tour on this album. Hello, Vinyl Boy Trigger. Yeah, remember playing that cranked in the back lane of my house when I was washing my mom's car. Just cranked on the 8-track. Didn't care if the whole neighborhood heard. I wanted them to hear. I was gonna pick this one, but I didn't know if it was eligible because there's lots of live stuff on this. There's like a Grail. But it does have different versions, like earlier cuts from Highway to Heck album, so. But I'll show you this. It's not a bad deal, this box set. Get a sticker. Oh, listen to this part. Watch out! Schenker. There's the classic shot of all time. That's rock and roll defined right there. That's should be the dictionary definition. Then you get this big booklet as well. Look at that. Big booklet. Oh, I can't show the whole booklet. It comes with a remastered deal, the back in black. And here's that tour I'm talking about, the Let There Be Rock tour. And then live in the studio, Atlantic Studios. Okay. This is 3D, by the way, but I don't know if it shows up that way on via the video, but last one. Oh no, two more, sorry. You want a tour on that album? That's a must. I know. Favorite punk album in history for sure. I gotta fit this in. Okay, here's the last one. Michael Schenker. Okay.
How do you feel about it? Some steps were too big.
Boy, I'm just slow on the draw here. I'm doing this at 6 in the morning. Had everything planned here. Okay, here's the last one. Then I got to pick one live album.
You want the best, well, you got it. The hottest band in the land is
Live TV's brutal, man! Ugh, can't see! Yeah. The ultimate. So many people like Kiss Alive 2 and 3 better. I don't know, I don't understand, but always love this picture. Jody talked to Jay Watson. Might get to see Kiss. They're coming close to where he lives in a beautiful new 6,000 seat venue or whatever. Like it's beautiful. But anyway, that does it, I guess. And I love this picture too. Hot to tour with Kiss because you'd be sweating like crazy being Kiss. That's row 12 center when they came here, and I could feel the heat from there. But anyway, that does it for the big show. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget slower traffic. Keep left to right, right, Cloudy?